50 out to 7. Starters up, and they're racing. And Stoicism got a good start from the inside, is actually leading early, is joined by Keeper's Son and then Gamer Whipple. Further back is Rare Corner, who's one off the fence and caught a little bit right wide is Ripper Rio. Even deeper is Not Again Ken, and now Dark Prospect is whipping around the outside, is going to get outside of Keeper's Son, and the pace goes on as they run into the back straight. Further back in the field is Gamer Whipple. It's on the outside of Blue Tracer, about 2 lengths away back in the field. Juicing Carrots and Dubai Escapade is back at the tail of the field, so the pace is pretty solid, and it's Keeper's Son out in front, leading by 2.5. Dark Prospect with a nice trail. About 4 or 5 lengths away is the grey Not Again Ken. Then Stoicism, who's fourth over on the inside in a pretty good spot, is joined on the outside by Ripper Rio. 2 to Rare Coin in the blinkers and the blue cap. Races outside of Blue Tracer, getting back Gamer Whipple outside of Juicing Carrots, and Dubai Escapade is back last of all. So they run off the back straight and race to the 800, and Keeper's Son leads by 1.5. Dark Prospect is running second and camped on the leader. 3 lengths Not Again Ken. Stoicism creeps into it nicely. On the inside is about 5 off the leader, but picking up ground. 2 to Ripper Rio, then Blue Tracer. Further back is Rare Coin. Juicing Carrots. Gamer Whipple is ridden up on the outside, and 2.5 due by Escapade. Up before the corner. Keeper's Son's got the lead by 2. Dark Prospect running second. Not Again Ken. Ripper Rio's out 3 wide. Rare Coin deeper. Stoicism got bailed up behind Dark Prospect in the straight. Keeper's Son's got the lead by about 3 lengths now. Stoicism sneaks through, starts to finish it off now, and then Rare Corn on the outside, but here's Stoicism getting to the clear and coming after Keeper's Son very strongly. Gamer Whipple is late. Keeper's Son in front, but Stoicism's got it. Stoicism hit the front, and Stoicism has won from Keeper's Son. Photo third. Gamer Whipple or Juicing Carrots, and they'll followed by behind them Rare Coin, Ripper Rio, Blue Tracer, Dubai Escapade. Dark Prospect has weakened badly, and Not Again Ken is back last. Stoicism, nice horse. Big run last start at Pinjarra, and just kept sneaking through along the inside. You could just tell it was about to wind up. Just needed full galloping room, and it got that. And CJP brings it home for Martin Allen. Talented type. Keeper's Son, what a brave run. Geez, progressed through the classes from a maiden this campaign. And Juicing Carrots will just get third in front of Gamer Whipple. Scotty keen on Juicing Carrots there. It's got third at the big odds. 10, 9 and 6 should be the numbers. Not official just yet. And then we had Gamer Whipple, quite a good run, defying the pattern a little bit out wide, trying to run on. Dark Prospect weakened right out of it. His first up run wasn't good. His second up run was fair, but today's run, well, Keeper's Son kept going, but Dark Prospect didn't. So you'd have to say on paper, very disappointing. The time 150.106, 35.90 the last 600, 291.20 Stoicism, 310 Keeper's Son, $4 about Juicing Carrots. A big pat on the neck there from CJP going across the line. Martin Allen, who was on radio this morning and gave it a really good push, and Wes Cameron is downstairs.
Thank you, Rich. Well, Martin, you were pretty confident before the race. Tell you what, halfway up the straight, I don't know whether punters would have been sharing your confidence, but he was strong as they crossed the line.
Yeah, he definitely knows where the line is, and he's a horse going places, especially, we won't overtax him, but next year, because he just keeps getting stronger and stronger. He'll be a very good Cup horse next year, maybe Perth Cup kind of horse. Yeah, just exciting times ahead.
Certainly is, and it's been quite evident with this campaign how much he obviously improved during that break. Yeah,
definitely. Just when I had him last prep, I just thought the penny hadn't quite dropped, and it still hasn't dropped yet. And he just, yeah, like I said, he's a gentleman at home and takes everything in his stride, and he's definitely a horse going places, without a doubt.
You made mention pre-race that you would settle a lot closer today from the good draw, and obviously there were excuses last start. How are you feeling in the run just watching? Because Keeper's Son wasn't sticking around. That gallop was really running along.
I was actually quite confident. Not in the horse. I'm actually quite confident in Clint. He's a very good rider, and you know, he knew that he had his only option was to wait for the gap on the inside. And yeah, he's just, like I said to Clint, I said you can bustle him out because he's that sort of horse. He'll always come back to you as soon as you ask him, which is a good attribute in a racehorse.
You made mention that he's a Cups horse in the making, but I suppose another of the positives with him being by Mossman, they generally like soft going.
Yeah, definitely. When I first bought him, Mr. Peters said to me, soft going's the key with him. He'll probably have one more. We will nominate for maybe like the Bunbury Cup, Pinjarra Cup, depending on. I don't want to run him when he's out of his class and he's going to get a lot of points. But he'll have one more and then maybe come back for winter. And yeah, like we'll look towards the Perth Cup next year. So.
You've done a good job with him. Congratulations on the victory here. Well done.
All right, thank you very much.
Martin Allen and the Mossman 4-year-old at career start number 10. Not just his third victory, winning in fine style from a very brave keeper's son, and juicing Carrots back in third position, just ahead of Goma Whipple. 10.964, a long head the margin. So Clint Johnston Porter timed his run to perfection there with stoicism. We'll have a chat to Clint now. Wasn't all cut and dry, but you got there at the finish.
Yeah, I was stuck behind a few that was stopping, but he's got a nice accelerating turn of foot, and he just blew him out of the water.
Obviously gave you a good feel out there today. Yeah,
he definitely did. I only gave him half of what he had there. He had plenty more to give, but we just had to get the job done today.
Martin was saying that he's a Cups horse in the making, and that could be a season away, but the impressive part today was the closing stages there, the way that he did run through the line. Yeah,
definitely. He's going to be a nice horse. Martin's got him going really well, and he's a really happy horse. So I think, yeah, in progress, he'll probably get there.
Clint, you've got a few more rides. The next of those, Zuccaros, he's up to the distance in the Detonator. What can we expect?
Yeah, you never know. He's a sprinter going over a bit of ground now, so you never know what can happen.
The Colt and Cool Image, both at big odds?
Yeah, they're both a chance, though.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Clint Johnston Porter, the hyphenator there with stoicism, successful, taking out the first leg of today's quaddie, the Singapore Turf Club Trophy event.